Ishaboy and Gun in the house, back with another bang on video. But ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable news for you guys. Finally, there could be a reason why this season should get cancelled or not. But a number of Premier League clubs want to end the current season with immediate effect and replay it in full once it is deemed safe to do so, even if that means Liverpool being denied at a first title in 30 years. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. It would actually mean it would take a 2/3 majority, that is 14 clubs, to impose any rule changes. Loosely counting, it is easy to come up with 11 clubs who could clearly benefit from voiding this season currently, and floating votes could welcome from Everton, Crystal Palace, Burnley and City. It would take 3 from those 4 to deliver the necessary majority. And sources have also said us that there has been no contact from Barcelona or Manchester United in their pursuit for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, or Arsenal about a contract extension for Aubameyang. There could be more clarity in the weeks to come. Skrodan Mustafi posted this recently. I know we don't see the sun that often in London, but it is very important to stay strong, stay safe and stay at home. Moving on, Arsenal legend Thierry Henry has questioned whether Manchester United dressing room is the right place for Anthony Martial. He says, actually Lee Dixon said it, I presumed Henry knew Martial because they're from the same area in France. So I asked him about Martial. He said, I said what he's like, and he looked at me with that look that he does. He says, have I not already spoken to you about this? And he said, he's exactly like I was when I came to Arsenal. He needs to go through the process like I did with you lot. And I don't know if the Manchester United dressing room is like that. He said that was the making of him. To liken himself to Martial or another player to him, it really painted a picture of what Martial was like and what his character was like, because he's super talented like Thierry was. And I think his development would have been similar. I'm not saying he would have been as good as Henry, but would have been similar if he had been in the old United dressing room with the characters like we had in our dressing room. He certainly talks about that as a real learning lesson in his curve to get how brilliant he was. The party animal Ronaldinho celebrated his 40th birthday with a monster barbecue in prison, and it looks like the Brazil legend is currently behind bars for allegedly using a fake passport to enter Paraguay, but he has still found time to select his ideal Champions League 11, and there is one Arsenal legend in that selection, Thierry Henry. Also, Arsenal are interested in a deal for Lyon's Moussa Dembele. The French side wants 72 million for the striker who has scored 22 goals in all competitions this season. Lyon paid only 20 million for him when they signed him from Celtic in 2018, and I think they're taking it. Moving on, Arsenal are reportedly in a transfer battle, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they are in a transfer battle with Liverpool in the race to snare Ousmane Dembele away from Barcelona. Why would you want Ousmane Dembele? Well, it looks like he's valued somewhere around £70 million, with the player said to be willing to make a move to England. He is barely able to walk for a whole season in Spain. What will he do coming to England? Wow. Moving on, Ray Parla has revealed how Dennis Bergkamp wound up Martin Keown by bigging up Igor Stepanovs during the trial. He says, this big guy from Latvia, Igor Stepanovs, turned up. He was a unit, but seriously, he was not up to standards. A few of us were on the bench watching as he played in this trial game. Stepanovs is out there, and every single pass he made, the boys started applauding, just because we knew Martin would be getting a bit steamed up by it. So Dennis Bergkamp was sitting behind our scene and kept doling out these compliments about this defender. Great header, unbelievable tackle. Igor's kicked this one ball 20 yards away from where it was meant to go, but it still went to one of the players. So we all stood up clapping, and Martin said that he's not that good. He started to point out where he missed a tackle or a header. So I think it was a game, and I think things definitely try to heat up a little. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So make sure you subscribe hit that bell icon so you get all the notifications of all the videos that comes every day. And you can always, if you're new to this channel, subscribe to this channel. Also in my description you can actually find out my Instagram and Twitter accounts. You can go and follow me there as well. The link's already provided. And share the link with your friends. If your friends are Arsenal fans, if you are not an Arsenal fan, if you still want to get latest Arsenal news and updates, do subscribe and share the link of this video or other videos from this channel with your friends who are Arsenal fans. They would definitely like it. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.